Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the complete tag grading tutorial for beginners. This is for 2026. With tag, you don't want to make it too complicated because they use AI, but let's go check it out. So we have the Meowth that we're going to send in today. One of my favorite cards from Phantasmal Flames. With tag, we're not going to overcomplicate this. We're going to definitely wipe it off, make sure there's no imperfection on it. We're going to check the edges and the corners, make sure everything looks perfect on this guy. Make sure you get your black light out and double check it, which I've already done. So if you don't have one of these, you can get these off Amazon pretty cheaply. I keep saying I'll put a link in the description. I just keep forgetting. But everything that I get, guys, I get off of Amazon. So some people put in my comments that they don't like these guys. This is for me personally, and they don't ding me on it. Somebody said, like, don't put these on there. I've never had issues with putting these little tabs on there, and I've never had any complaints or them saying, like, hey, you can't put these on there. It'll take your cards, tag well, and back it well. And I just maneuver my cards a lot, and these are super easy for me to use. Let's just say, like, I change my mind. Sometimes I have ungrading a card and I want to just remove it out of here. It just makes it easy for everybody involved. So put it in here. And with tags, the same thing with the black labels. I will not send something into them that I don't think is perfect, because getting a 10 at tag is the new standard. It's very difficult. And then what you're going to do is you're going to buy the membership that you want. I'm going to tuck this tab in here. And if you're new to the channel and you've never graded with tag, then it might be scary for the first time. And a lot of people started sending into BGS and they were concerned that the item had delivered, but they hadn't said they had gotten it yet. And they are pretty good. They're pretty on par with how they do things. It just takes a minute for them to upload their system, so never worry about that. If it says delivered by your provider with BGS or tag, you're good. So that's how I do it. And then I will put it in some bubble wrap, and then make sure you print off the label, which we'll get into here right now. Yes, you print off the label, put the label on here, and then bubble wrap it, put it in a box, and send it. If it's a very valuable card, I will put it in another cushioned envelope and then put it in the box. It's really up to you. The Meowth doesn't go for that much unless it's like a tag 10 or a BGS 10. But easy tag 10. Obviously, 10, Gem or Pristine, any of those I'm happy with having the collections. Obviously 9s and 8s still do very well if it's your favorite card as well. It's just hard to get the 10s with tag. And the reason why I've moved to tag, guys, and they come up with new grading standards, they've updated their website, they're getting so booked and behind, but you might as well get in while you can to get your cards graded, or just buy cards off of eBay right now that are graded 10. But one of the things that I love that they're doing is that they have this new thing called card ID. It's all necessary metrics for identifying a card, including the name, year, set card, and all variations, all verified by their systems. This is one of the most reliable agencies right now for producing cards. They have the proof security technology, which is Tag was one of the first people to do this. BGS just added this on to their new cards, but Tag is the first one. So I love the QR code on the back, and you can instantly verify the tag authenticity with this card. It's going to make it very hard to fake these cards now, if impossible, because eBay verifies it now. And so they can just scan it and verify it. So somebody trying to sell this, trying to sell expensive cards, where the market could go is cheaper cards. You could fake cheaper cards because people are like, I don't need to get this verified. So one of the things is the UV resistance. So with it being in this slab, it's going to be less resistant, because you have all these companies that have you send them back in for reslabbing because the slabs wear out, and I believe we'll see how the future holds, that these are going to hold up really well. And I'm never going to send my slabs in back for reslabbing. So it's one of the sleekest, if you've never held a tag card, it's one of the sleekest cards out there, one of the most beautiful cards. And it's the same thing with BGS and tags. My favorite that does this, you could put it on any background and it shows that background, which is really awesome here. And then you have their grading system, which they have their 1,000 point tag score. So that's another new thing to them that I really enjoy that. There you got their dig report. So that's basically everything that was wrong with the card, if there was anything wrong. So it's the digital imaging grading report. So so if you go onto their website, this is their website where they talk about transparency, and then you have the grading scale and how the reports are. But there is no update on the price points for their cards right now, because they have been oversaturated with cards at this time. A lot of people were questioning whether they should even send a tag, because you could only send the more expensive cards to them. At least I would only send the most expensive cards, but you still don't get upcharged. And that's the difference right now, where I understand their lower tiers are blocked off. Let me see if you can even, I don't think you can even click on them. The regular tiers. So just click on the notify me one, and then it'll let you, when they're ready to go, but it may not be for a while. But even with priority, right, you get estimated 5 business days, no upcharges on this. And so for $149 a card with no upcharges, it's only worth it, like I said, if you have those cards that are selling raw for $100 to $1,000. So right now, yes, we're limited on the cards we can send in. We only want to send the most expensive ones in there. But to me, it is still worth it over PSA. So that's my thoughts on it. This is their grading rubric. If you were ever confused on it, it basically has to be perfect to get the tag pristine. So anything from 990 to 1,000 on the centering, corners, surfaces, or edges. And then see, we got that's the pristine, and then the gem mint 950 to 989. So you're more likely to get the gem mint 10 if you're sending in a new card, because the corners are usually, or it's actually the centering that is usually off on these guys. Obviously the 900. So that makes sense. That makes sense. So if you are thinking about sending your cards to tag, don't send your cards. Don't send your Meow Within. Now looking back at it, I thought we were going to get an update on the cards and the being able to send it the regular way, but I guess not. This guy's going to have to wait. So I want it graded by tag so bad. I got a BGS Meowth, and then now I'm just trying to get the tag 10. But hold off on your cards that are less expensive right now. And all my expensive cards are already at BGS, and I need to send some more to tag. But that's my advice right now, guys. Easy. It's an easy way to get a tag 10 with this, is that make sure you're sending in perfect cards, ones that don't have mistakes on the centering, and make sure you, for the AI technology, it's one of the things that I'm getting away from just doing anything except wiping off the card and making sure the card is perfect before sending it in. So somebody asked me if they wanted to send cards to me, and somebody asked me if they could send cards to me to get them looked at before sending them away. And I'm just like, that's just too much risk involved. I'd rather just teach you guys, look at it under a microscope, blacklight it, just make sure it's perfect before you, all that stuff's going to be cheaper than me looking at your card. So I believe in you to send your card into grading. If you've not sent one, if you're holding on a rare basketball card, football card, One Piece card, or Pokemon card, send it in a tag. Make sure, and if it comes back a lower grade, at least the process, get your feet wet, get going, stop making excuses, go do it. But that's the complete tag grading tutorial. There's not much. I'm not doing anything else to my tanks because the AI technology, and I might have to rethink my BGS one because they have switched hardcore to AI, and yeah, not much you can do about it, guys. But collect all the cards that you would like, guys. Jesus loves you. Peace. I'm out.